am denoting set of all irrational number by q dash. You know real number line is the largest number line. So simply I can say real number line as union of rational and irrational number, because rational number itself includes natural number, whole number, integers. Every rational number is of the form p by q, where p and q are integers. Every rational number is of the form p by q, where p and q are integers and q should not equal to 0, and q dash is irrational numbers, you know that. So real number line is the largest number line as of now, you know. Where there is necessity to study about complex number, I will tell you. Suppose you have x square minus 4 is equal to 0 equation, x square is equal to 4, then what is the value of x? This is a quadratic equation, so x has two values, and also discriminant value is greater than 0, that is b square minus 4ac value is greater than 0, so it has two distinct and real roots. So x is equal to plus or minus root 4, that is plus or minus 2. So x takes the value plus 2 and minus 2. So visually, this quadratic equation is upward parabola. It cuts the x-axis at two distinct points. If you take this equation, x square plus 1 is equal to 0, means this is actually x square is equal to minus 1. Now I ask you one question, whether there exists a real number whose square is a negative real number. There will be a question arises here, no? What must be the x value then? What is the discriminant value for this quadratic equation? B square minus 4ac value here is less than 0 for this problem. Why? Because 0 minus 4, 1 into 1. So minus 4 less than 0. So it has no real roots. Then I doesn't say it has no roots. I mentioned it has no real roots. Then it must have solution, but not in real number line. So you want to find a solution for this quadratic equation, no? You want to find a number whose squares give you a negative number. It does not possible in the real number line. So mathematician introduced an imaginary unit that is denoted by I. Imaginary unit is denoted by I. That is, they are denoted x square is equal to minus 1 or x is equal to plus or minus root of minus 1. They are denoted plus or minus root of minus 1 as I. Root of minus 1 as I. So x takes the value plus I and minus I. Now, so I value is root of minus 1 means, what is your I square? Squaring on both sides, what you will get? I square is equal to minus 1. Now what is I cube? I square into I. That is basis of same powers can be added. So what is I square? Minus 1 into I. This gives you minus I. Now what is I power 4? I square the whole square. What is I square value? Minus 1 square. So minus 1 square is 1. Or else I can do this as I power 4 is equal to I square into I square. Basis of same powers can be added again. So minus 1 into minus 1, it gives me 1. So these are the most important powers of imaginary unit I. Powers of imaginary unit I. Now, what is the value of I power 0? If you take I is equal to root of minus 1 means that is actually I is equal to minus 1 power 1 by 2. I am raising power 0 on both sides. What I will get? I power 0 equal to minus 1 power 0 by 2 is 0 actually. So any non-zero real number power 0 gives you 1. So I power 0 gives you 1. What does I power 1 value? I power 1 is I. What is I power 2? I is root of minus 1. Then I square will be minus 1. So what is I power 3? I square into I. What is I square value? Minus 1 into I. It is equal to minus I. What is I power 4? Gives you 1. Most important. Now observe this. Now I am going to find what is I power 5 value. I power 5 can be written as I power 4 into I. Bases are same, again powers can be added, it gives me I power 5. Now what is I power 4 value here? 1 into I, this gives me I. I am going to find the same value, I am going to find the value for I power 5. We shall check whether we are getting the same answer. I power 5. If we divide this 5 by 4, because I am getting I to the power 4, I am getting unit value. I to the power 4, I am getting unit value. So I am just considering that point as a base. I am just dividing 5 by 4. So 1 time 4, remainder I am getting 5. So 5 can be written as dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. This is quotient, this is remainder. 4 into 1 plus 1. So I can write 4 into 1 plus 1. This is actually I power 4 plus 1. This is I power 4 into I power 1. Bases of same powers can be added. So I power 4 value is 1. So value is again I am getting I. So this is first way. This is your second way. Now I will tell you third way. So again I am considering this I power 4 is equal to 1. So I am just noted on that 4. I power 4. So I am dividing this 5 by 4. What is the remainder here? 1. So write the remainder as such. So this is your value. So there are 3 ways to find values for any powers of I. If you take I power 6 means this can be written as I power 4 into I power 2 also. So base same power can be added, it gives me 6. What is I power 4 value? 1 into I square. So I square value is minus 1. So your value is minus 1. In another way, now this way, I power 6. If you divide 6 by 4, 1 time 4, remainder is 2. So 6 can be written as 4 into 1 plus 2. Now observe this clearly. I to the power 4 into 1 plus 2. I to the power 4 plus 2. If you write here, add and write to 6 means you will get back to the question. Don't do that. I power 4, I power 2. What is I power 4 value? 1. What is I power 2 value? Minus 1. So your answer is minus 1. So I power 2 is minus 1. So you will get the same answer. Now the third way. I power 6. So what is the remainder you will get when 6 is divided by 4? You will get remainder 2, no? Directly you will get the answer. So which method is easy for us? Third one. So whenever they ask you to find, they are giving one I to the power some value, some number, some real number, some natural number I can say, some integer or natural number they are giving to you. They ask you to find what is the value for that. You can simply divide that number by 4 and write the remainder value. You will get the solution directly. First problem, I power 7. When 7 is divided by 4, what is your remainder? You will get 3. I power 3 value here is minus I. Now second problem, what is the value of I to the power? 1729. You want to divide this by 4. 1729 whole divided by 4. So 16 4 table 4 times, remainder 1. 12 is 3 and 9 does not comes in 4 table. So remaining will be 1. I to the power 1, so the value is 1. Now third problem, I to the power 1947 plus I to the power 1950. So 1947 divides by 4 means this is 4. Remaining will be 16, 17, 18, 19, 34, 32 will be 8 times, remaining 2, 27, 24 comes in 6 times, so remaining is 3, I to the power 3 plus, if you divide 1950 by 4 means, so in 4 table this is 4 times, 35, 32 is 8 times, 30, 28 7 times, the remainder is 2. So I to the power 2. So what is I to the power 3 value is minus I to the power 2 value is minus 1. So I can write this as minus 1 minus I. Now the fourth problem. So fourth problem is summation n varies from 1 to n varies from 1 to 12. I to the power n summation I to the power n varies from 1 to 12. So I can expand this I to the power 1, I to the power 2, I to the power 3, I to the power 4. So I to the power 5, I to the power 6, I to the power 7 and I to the power 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So what is I to the power 1 value is I to the power 2 value is minus 1, I to the power 3 value is, so here I write this here, I power 3 is equal to minus I power 4 is equal to 1. So this is minus I to the power 4 is equal to 1. So what is I to the power 5? If you divide that by 4 you will get remainder 1, I to the power 1. So what is I power 6 value? If you divide that by 4 you will get I to the power 2. What is I power 7? You will get minus I. What is I to the power 8? You will get I to the power 0 because it exactly divides by 4, it gives us remainder 0. What is I to the power 9? If you divide by 4 you will left out with the remainder 1. What is I to the power 10? Remainder is 2. I to the power 11, remainder is 3. I to the power 12, remainder is 0. So, now the value is I plus of minus 1 plus of minus I plus of 1 plus I square value is minus 1. This is minus I power 0 is 1, I power 1 is I power 2 is minus 1, I power 3 is minus I and I power 0 is 1. Now you can cancel I, this is minus I, minus 1 plus 1 and I, this is minus I, 1 minus 1, I minus I, 1 minus 1. You will get the answer to be 0. Now fifth problem. Summation I to the power n, I varies from 1 to 102. So, to find solution for this problem, I to the power 1, I to the power 2, I to the power 3, I to the power 4. I am just pairing of first 4 points. And this is I to the power 5, I to the power 6, I to the power 7, I to the power 8. And this is keep on going, just concluding up to the place, I to the power, lefting out I to the power 101 and I to the power 102. Because I am just stopping over here where the number exactly divides by 4. That is I to the power 100. 25 times it divides by 25 times. So this is I to the power 98, I to the power 98, this is 99, I to the power 97. Now value for these will be repeated same as here and here also up to this stage. Why? Because I to the power 5 means it gives you I to the power 6 means it gives you I power 2. I to the power 7 means it gives you I power 3. I to the power 8 means it gives you I power 0. I power 0 value is 1. I power 4 value is also 1. So instead of I power 0, you can write I power 4 also. So take this as such, I square, I power 3, I power 4. You will get this part up to here will be the repetition of first one. If you observe this here means you will get that I power 5 is actually I. This is I power 2, I power 3, and this is I power 0. That gives you 1 up to. Now this is actually I to the power 97. It divides by 4 means what you will get? I to the power 1, I to the power 2, I to the power 3, I to the power 0 plus. What is I to the power 101? So it is I power 1, and this is 102 divisible by 4 means it gives you 2. Now what is the value of up to here? This is actually I value is I square value is minus 1, I cube value is minus I, and this is 1. If you cancel this, what you will get? 0. This is same for up to here. You will get up to here 0. So everything up to here is 0. I'm just computing over here I plus I square, I plus of minus 1. This is I minus 1. Always write the number value first. Minus 1 plus I.